Hello everyone. In today's video, we're unboxing and taking a first look at the brand new PS5 Pro. Before we dive in, please drop a like on this video and subscribe if you want to see more PS5 Pro content on the channel. Alright, here it is. The first thing you'll notice is that the PS5 Pro's box is black, unlike the white boxes of the original PS5 and the PS5 Slim. This is because the PS5 Pro is a digital console. But don't worry, I'll explain later on how you can add a disk drive if you want, as I picked one up a few weeks ago. On the front, we have an image of the PS5 Pro with a new Pro label on the logo. Around the back, there's another image of the console and controller, along with some extra information about the specs and details. And here's something exciting. This is the first PS5 console to ship with a 2 terabyte SSD, which is a fantastic upgrade. To give you an idea of the box size, here it is next to the original PS5 box. You can see it's surprisingly smaller. And here it is beside the PS5 Slim box. It's amazing how similar in size it is. I wasn't expecting it to be this compact, but let's get this opened up and see what's inside. First, we have the accessories on top. This includes an HDMI 2.1 cable for full 4K 120Hz support, a power cable, and a USB-C to USB-C cable for charging the controller. Just a heads up, if you buy a second controller, it won't come with a cable, so this one is essential. There's also a quick start guide and warranty information, which, let's be honest, we probably won't read even though we should. There are a couple of plastic feet for laying the PS5 Pro horizontally, and of course the DualSense controller. This is the same standard controller as before, with no changes to its features. In case you're curious, the model code on the back is CFI ZC1W. Now, let's slide out the PS5 Pro itself. Here it is. It's a sleek, powerful-looking console, yet slimmer than I was expecting. It has the same general look as the standard PS5, but with a shape and design more similar to the PS5 Slim. Later, I'll compare all three consoles side by side, but first impressions. This looks fantastic. The console has 4 white removable covers, with the PlayStation logo in one corner and small PlayStation icons on the bottom corner, which help keep it flat when you lay it down. Like before, there's a Sony logo inside, along with those tiny PlayStation icons textured into the surface. An interesting change is that all 4 covers are now matte rather than glossy. The biggest visual change on the Pro is the thicker vents across the middle. Instead of an open gap like the Slim, the Pro has 3 large plastic lines or vents. It definitely gives it a bolder look, which I think makes it stand out even more. The front still has the glossy black center panel. Some might wrap this in matte black to avoid fingerprints, which I did on my original PS5, and it looked so much cleaner. You'll also notice they added vents again, which were removed on the Slim. At the bottom, we've got 2 USB-C ports and the power button. There's no disk eject button here because, if you add a disk drive, the eject button is on the drive itself. Now let's flip it around and check the ports on the back. We have an HDMI port, a network port, 2 USB ports, and the power port, pretty much the same as before. When switched on, you'll see the familiar blue to white LED fade across the bottom of the console. Overall, I think the PS5 Pro looks fantastic, and I'm already liking how it fits into my setup. What are your thoughts on the design and those vents on the side? As for positioning, just like the original and the Slim, the PS5 Pro can be used vertically or horizontally. I use mine both ways. On my desk, it stands up, but in my living room, it lays down. In the box, you'll find plastic feet for laying it down, which just slot into place to keep it flat. For standing it up, you'll need a vertical stand which is sold separately. It works with all PS5 models, the original Slim and Pro. Now, let's talk size comparison. The Pro is about the same height as the original PS5, but the same width as the Slim. It's a tall yet slim console, which feels more balanced. I think this could be the perfect size for my setup. Personally, I'm hoping for black covers to complete the look. Speaking of covers, the PS5 Pro has 4 removable ones. You can change them out, add an SSD, or install a disk drive. Now, while the PS5 Pro is a digital console, you can install a disk drive, which is the same model used for the Slim. If you find one in stock, grab it. I still prefer to have a disk drive for a few games. It snaps onto the port on the side and includes a white cover, so it looks seamless once installed. One question I got last week was whether Slim covers fit on the Pro. Unfortunately, they don't. The bottom covers are the same size, but the top covers are just slightly off. It's disappointing, as it means buying another set of covers for the Pro. As with the other models, you can install an NVMe SSD here, which supports up to 8 terabytes. So, with the 2 terabytes of internal storage, you could have a massive 10 terabyte storage capacity. Now, onto specs. This console has a 2 terabyte SSD, double the storage of the Slim, and much more than the original PS5's 825 gigabytes. Here are the main upgrades: larger, custom GPU. It's around 67% more powerful, offering an estimated 45% faster rendering. Advanced ray tracing. The upgraded GPU provides improved reflections and shadows in games, with reported speeds 2 to 3 times faster than the current PS5. PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, PSSR. This AI-driven upscaling delivers up to 4K graphics at 60 and even 120 FPS, so we won't have to choose between visuals and performance. This console also includes an 8500 PS4 games boost, which enhances those games, making them look better than ever. And finally, here's a quick look at the specs on the box. It has the same AMD Zen 2 CPU with 8 cores and 16 threads, a 16.7 teraflops RDNA-based GPU, 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory, plus 2 gigabytes of DDR5 for a total of 18 gigabytes and Wi-Fi 7. That's it for this unboxing and first look at the PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me for more. Until next time.